rare species. It's my lucky day. I wonder how they're growing. Can you hear it?
Alright, we got it.
That's the sound of sprouting.
Getting our ass kicked. Yeah. What's up, JD? Alright, we gotta get this last. I just went live, so I don't know. Maybe there's something. For like 4 minutes. Like. Hey, thanks for the sub, bro. I didn't hear that. That's not good. Alright, Killer Son, I appreciate you, man. I wonder why I didn't get the alert. Or the sound. Where's the sound? Hey, Reese, what's up? Quarantine? Trying to figure out why I don't have the sound. pretty cool. Sorry, guys. I'm checking this straight. That I have to do for right now. Alright, alright. How we doing today, chat? Give me a fruity juice. So I feel extra fruity.
Fruit of evolution. Luminous energy.
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. Ready for battle. Unstoppable. Tell truth in facade. Fury boils. I can take it. Till my last breath.
I can use some fertilizer.
Inferno!
Leave it to me. I can use some fertilizer. Listen up. Fruit of evolution.
You're wide open.
Bloom. Bask in the sunlight.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
I can use some
Fury boils.
fertilizer.
Burn to ashes. As you wish. Fear no more. I can take it. Break. Time for a short break.
Photosynthesis. Fruit. I'm just low on fluid.
Burn. Let's do this another way. Ready for battle.
Mommy.
Fury boils. Silence. I'm on my edge. Bring it as you wish. Melody.
Roll for me.
It's not good.
Now I'm super dehydrated. My dreams
What's up, Zach? Renee? I appreciate the follow and kick. I'm trying to get this level 3 clear, and it's not working out very well. Said my echo is messed up.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard down.
So I don't know if I want to do that. I didn't know if these are the right echoes. And watch me guide. Sure, all it's all maxed out correct.
Now, tell truth from facade. Don't you worry.
Blue! Photosynthesis. The fruit of ever bask in the sunlight.
Fury boils. Not bad, huh? Silence! Ready for battle. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Till my last breath. Burn! Time for a short break.
Then sit here and get my ass whooped.
Growing it up. I can use some fertilizer. I can use some fertilizer.
Not bad, huh? Inferno!
Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Fury boils! Let's do this another way. Burn to ashes! As you wish.
Not good.
Precision, elegance, and harmony. These are the beautiful parallels between classical music and song.
XP twos from echoes. up, baby girl? That's you. Yeah.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Ah, some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You were.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha! As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad.
You know, teach me how to make
But
food.
why loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy!
What say you,
Or
Brad?
boy just gonna float away.
Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's Carnival. Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the
The
dragon
roof gonna
probably
cave in?
messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down. We might need your help with this. Tara should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him first. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Let's go get him.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. The Cloudcaster. Oh, here it is.
I'd rather be a cloudcaster. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fish. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste.
Good. We have all the parts.
I wanted to jump in there and try and catch all them fish.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath, although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing,
In that case,
We gotta sing.
almost done.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly.
I don't know, bro. Oh, he's back.
apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my...
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta? Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
That's a bad thing to say.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used
Hey,
them
if
as
you're
an
checking
excuse
out,
to
if
forbid
you're
any
watching on
entry.
Rumble, appreciate it.
It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into Tacit Discords. If they were successful, the ghost seemed...
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for Tacit Discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's Carnival. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves.
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the...
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the echoes, and we are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading, and at that time, the entire city was shrouded.
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. We must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words. A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the aura to sabotage it while still maintaining their authority. They partnered with the Fraxidus. The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as... So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to... Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear: to to restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the
Bro,
ages.
it just told me to take a break.
If the divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength, thank you.
Let's do it.
I'm pleased.
Let's fight somebody.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hand. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. Speaking of which,
Me? I do have some stage experience, though we don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, if you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join.
We got a freaking performance on stage, you know?
Nice view.
Gonna pick him up.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reaction.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. Whoops. Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her. This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts.
We're trying to kill it.
So
but,
relax.
Apparently we gotta
and
put a
express
show
yourself.
on.
This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome...
Alright, here we go.
Alright, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Oh, almost missed that one. Nailed it.
Bravo! Bravo! Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement.
Your
got
movements
Wingman.
were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival. Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirit.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure.
That's the right stuff.
All right. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still some...
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance? Don't worry.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we? This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Give me a mask.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back.
You have completed my request.
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest material. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. Now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway. I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I'm pleased you like it. The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mosque is its passport. May it help.
We will.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me. Raguna. Jewel. The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflection. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem: the shores themselves. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together and think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the blessed. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirit. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of... Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used... That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who... Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to... If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
This environment though.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance, even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us. Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage. Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
These people that live in this town probably gonna freak out. Oh, now we're gonna start a long quest line. Like we.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. Very well. I'll
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the carnival, huh? Yeah!
Is that my mask?
Can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what...
All right, let's go. You should also keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Don't pop off today.
Is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while. Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
No need to worry. I see. Becky is just a... Oh! Good morning, my friend. I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family...
talking about the
Is my order ready yet?
where the dirt.
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for... You want a picture with me? But... Oh, hello. Well, thank you.
Rover and Lady Phoebe. I've been capturing the Carnival's many You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason.
It's all thanks to Rover. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets. The Sentinel cherishes their people, but we have our duties, and I wish you a wonderful...
Hey, hippie,
You're
what's
here.
up?
All seems well for the moment. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Frax, it's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the hub. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
Formality.
Then let's cast aside all inhibitions and dance to the rhythm of this grand...
I don't want to dance, bro.
The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
Quarantine.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
What is that?
Friends! Why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
That woman. She's with the Fraxidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Right this way.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate it.
Aw, don't fret. I've been invited to this grand feast as a conductor. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all. No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation. Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance. And this stage is perfectly We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest. So consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play. And the stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived. The magic is ready to unfold.
As anticipated, the Fraxidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparation.
She intends to use those Lycoruses to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycoruses, we can...
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance...
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
I hope I don't mess this up.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then,
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage. An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden.
Strike from the shadows.
The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the... Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead? No wall can deter these free spirits, even the star.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
My compliments. Surrender. Still recognize me?
Sounds come forth. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps. Break.
My compliments. Ha. Victory favors me. Don't confront them head on.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Hopefully this helps.
Still recognize
recognize me? Improvise. Found your weak spot.
Swift and resolute.
Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps? She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
How delightful. I await your challenge, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation. With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge. The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Mamma mia! My compliments.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the
He's
heroes
scared.
face the Demon King. Victory
So strong.
belongs to the righteous and the brave! And now, we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into and the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
Thank you, Beast. Appreciate it, man.
Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely. Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us to just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded, a purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
Victory favors me. Take this.
My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Swift and resolute. No. Bad timing. One with the sounds. Keep it together.
Surrender. Running won't save me. Every story needs drama. Turn of events. Improvise. Such stubbornness.
Oh! Oh!
Strike for the shadows. One with the sound. Last chance.
My company. Glory demands more.
Hey, what's up, Reese? Horrible.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born violence shall end in violence.
Stand down. Surrender. Aerial stunt. Tornado nuclear. Mamma mia. Can't lose the rhythm.
One with the sounds. One more time. The end has come.
Improvise. Still recognize me? You've crossed the wrong person. Tempest show! Mamma mia! Avanti! Unexpected plot twist. Time for a comeback. My compliments. Glory demands more. Thank you. Is that it?
No hesitation. One with the sounds. That timing.
Aerial stunt. Time for some crowd work. Up we go, Caro. Still recognize me?
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Keep it together. One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
My compliments. Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Every story needs drama. Still recognize me?
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale!
splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunder.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call. I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity. Lord Arbiter, beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris. The lost doth wander briefly amongst the... Seek her out. She, too, doth move within the fold.
Brandon.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, I'm here for the carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers. Kind stranger, could you show... I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Total
My
whale?
name? No. I'm Cardothea. Yes, farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday...
Are you alright? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. See who? Cardothea. I'll make a note if she was indeed here. She is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
There's still many unresolved rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt...
You're right, Cardothea. I will have my family find out more about it. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk. Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we... Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me. I see someone's been eavesdropping. A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason. The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively!
Come, Let's discuss the information we've gathered. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Kartathea. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Kartathea. But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago. The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. Judging by your expression, do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower runes? If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths. It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacida. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries. We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intel. Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when is the...
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Remember, you're not alone.
Very well. Please follow me.
Warren's gonna say.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor... Come closer, righteous one. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city. All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely. By the great sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no... You have walked a path similar to theirs. However, due to the dark tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinels if you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in Fleur de Lis. She was the... 20 years ago, during the dark tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the dark... In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided. The dark tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the dark tide's surge. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the dark tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path. Oh, dear Sentinel, the dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound Fleur de Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations. The Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur de Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur de Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
That's cat.
How can that be? That Blessed Maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primuses were... But we saw Cardathia following the Sentinel's instructions.
wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian? Well, probably won't get any more answers.
All the clues we've gathered so far, and the Thessalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why? There's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so... Oh, a resonator. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than...
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Honglong to Rinasita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even with all things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Hey, what's up, Quarantine?
Hello?
Quarantine?
Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Ren and Bardolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Harrow is all stressed out because of me. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate himself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
What a nuisance. Tell truth from facade.
Stop hiding!
Leave me alone.
Ow!
Let's do this another way.
You're wide open.
Hey, what's up, Flame? I appreciate it, bro.
The battlefield is dynamic.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Much love, Grim Reaper. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
do this another way. Feel my wrath!
Wind Rider.
I can take it. Fury boils!
Photosynthesis, the fruit of evolution. Mommy!
Ready for battle. Don't you worry. Fury boils! Inferno!
You're wide open.
Till my last breath. A momentary setback.
Barely even took off like a quarter of his health.
I wonder how they're growing.
We gotta go, Jim. I was supposed to do the laundry and I didn't do it. Alright. Y'all have a good day. I got work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I won't be able to stream until next week. Y'all have a good day. Hope you have a good weekend.